Hi guys, welcome to Mark's Home Kitchen. I don't know what's happening today, but we're having a bit of a disaster. Yep, that's a bit better. So, I'm wondering, is there any sound? Guys, welcome to Mark's Home Kitchen. Yep, okay, so we're back on the go. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what's happening or what's going on, but sure, we'll just say hello anyway. So, we had a bit of a disaster, but sure, we're back on again. Okay, so this morning I'm going to make a chicken sandwich, but as I just said a minute ago, but first, coffee. So, espresso. So how are we today, folks? I'm sorry I've had a disaster from start to finish here. I don't know what's going on. It just wouldn't let me broadcast live, but we've got it going now anyway. And we'll just have a coffee and then we'll start. So I hope you're having a good day. In Ireland today, it's actually raining quite heavily. And the weather, it's not cold, but it's just miserable. So this chicken sandwich that we're going to make is traditionally served in most of the delis in Ireland. It's on a baguette. It has lettuce and tomato and different things on it. And we'll see how we go. So, as the man says, cheers. So we'll turn our ring on anyway, and we'll get ready to go. Now these live streams for me, I don't know, I seem a bit lost with them. Hi Jackie, welcome to Mark's Home Kitchen. I hope you're going to enjoy this. These are a bit of a disaster, but I don't know what I'm doing with them. But sure, look, we have to go along with it. Coffee first thing in the morning. Cheers. So this chicken sandwich, it's tradition. As I said, it's traditionally served in the delis. You get it mostly for lunch. I like to serve mine with relishes and lettuce, tomato, bit of onion, and we will breadcrumb it. So first of all, we're going to take a baguette and we're going to just put a bit of water on it, and then we're going to throw it into the air fryer for 8 minutes. So it is, and this will make the baguette nice and crispy and nice and warm, ready for serving. The air fryer is great. I have loads of recipes on my page if you're interested in it. 180 and 8 minutes. There you go. So we'll take that out. Now next we're going to go with our chicken. Par cuts, that's not good, Jackie. On and off. Hopefully they don't last all day. Funnily, I brought actually a wee gas cooker for whenever we have the par cuts. A wee single ring black one. Only cost me about 17 or 18 euros. And I got 4 or 5 of the gas canisters with them, and they're great. If you just get yourself a nice frying pan and even a teapot, you can make yourself tea, coffee, things like that there. So as I say, they're not expensive and they're really, really, really handy. So just go to the sink. Now I'll get myself a damp cloth and just put under this chopping board, and that'll stop the chopping board moving whenever I go to bait lumps out of it. So we'll take our chicken fillet. I have mine in a bag, as you can see. We'll just spread it out. Now we're going to take a mallet and we just flatten it out so that it's all relatively about the same size. Sorry for the banging. The reason you do this is in one end of it's not burnt and the other end of it's not is cooked right. So, just like that. Put that over there for washing. And then we'll take our little trays. So, we go and get some flour, an egg, and some breadcrumbs. So there's our egg in there. I'll just go and grab some flour out of the pantry. It might help if I look in the right box when I'm looking for the flour. So we just pour a little bit of plain flour into the first container. Again, we'll set that to the side. Now we'll just season these. First of all, we start with a little bit of paprika. Just into then a little bit of garlic granules. Just a pinch to your taste. And then some onion granules. Just give that a quick mix up. And then we get some panko breadcrumbs. And into the last container, we're going to add the panko breadcrumbs. Again, just depending on how many chicken fillets you're doing, just put out how much breadcrumbs you need. And to this then, we're going to add some of the southern fried chicken seasoning. This is just a Schwartz, so to be honest, I make my own, pardon me, but this is obviously just as good. So, and it's far handier, and you just make it up as you go along. I will leave a recipe down below for the spices and herbs that I use for making it. And just finish my coffee there. Sorry about that. So we'll break the egg into the middle container, and we'll just give it a whisk up. These live streams are fairly hard, to be honest with you. I'm actually very good in the kitchen. I'm a qualified chef, but these just throw me all over the show because I'm not used to doing it. Some salt and some freshly ground black pepper. Now we'll take a frying pan. Pop it on there and we'll let that warm up. Some oil onto it. Now you can use fry oil spray, but I find that the breadcrumbs go crispier whenever they've got just proper cooking oil, which is rapeseed oil or sunflower oil, just an oil that goes to a fairly high temperature, and we'll find that that's the best way. So just give that a minute or two to warm up, and I'll just rinse my hands. Take a towel out of the drawer. So now comes the fun bit. We're going to take this is where it can get quite messy. So we're going to take the chicken out. Now I always use the two-handed method here. So you put your chicken in the dry bit with one hand. Make sure that it's well covered and well coated, because you want the breadcrumbs and the eggs to stick to it. Then we use the second hand to go into the wet. And just make sure again that it's well coated in the eggs and the breadcrumbs. These are far handier, and to be honest with you, they're far tastier than what you get in any of the takeaways. And then into the third one and use the dry hand. Just pat your breadcrumbs in. Make sure that there's plenty of breadcrumbs all over them, because this is where all the flavour comes from. Now our oil should be hot enough just to, just drop a few crumbs in there and it starts to sizzle, so it's now warm. And in we go with the chicken. Always put it away from you in the frying pan, because if it spurts up, then it's not spurting up towards you, it's spurting up away from you. Give my hands a good wash, obviously with the raw chicken. And we'll let that cook. So we'll just move these away out of the road. We'll just use that cloth, give the bench a wipe down, and we're ready to go again. Clear this out. Where's my other frying pan? That's the worst about things. You're always looking for them. Now in this pan, I'm going to do some bacon, because I like mine topped with bacon. Now I find that what goes best with this is smoky bacon. And of course these easy open packets never easily open. So our baguette's ready. So I'll just take that out in a second and let it cool down a bit. I don't know why they make these things easy open, because maybe it's just me, but I can never get them open. And we'll get a couple of rashers of bacon. We'll just pop them into the dry pan with a little bit of water, and that'll help them crisp up even better than with oil. We'll move that out of the road. And we'll wash our hands again. Like the bench tonight. Cleanliness is next to godliness in catering. Or whenever I was first training, I was told that godliness was next to cleanliness. So take from that what you will. Now, what am I looking for? Yes, baguette. Now, don't try this at home. I have asbestos fingers with being working in hospitality for years and years and years. We'll just set that there. Into the fridge. I'm trying to find where the tomatoes were hidden. Got them. So, tomatoes, red onion, lettuce. So we just take the red onion, I'll just chop it in half, take the top and the bottom of it, just check this chicken. Yep, just coming along nicely. So we'll just flip it over. As you can see, it's browning nicely. So we'll just cook that there. We have the bacon on, and you just put a touch of water into that. Now the water, what happens with the water is the water starts to boil and it renders all the fat out of the chicken, or out of the bacon, so the bacon starts to go crispier. So that's why we do it like that. That's just a tip if you like crispy bacon. So we take the onion and just finely slice it. Now my biggest nightmare is coming on Tuesday. On Tuesday I'm going into school, one of the schools, to cook for 3-year-old children. My son's in a primary nursery school, and he wants his he wants me to go and cook for him, which is going to be an interesting scenario. Explaining to 3-year-olds how you're going to make scrambled eggs and how you're going to make French toast. Just fix that bacon around. Now don't worry, there's tongs in these so they're not sitting on the bench. I will take a bread knife, cut through the baguette. Just open it up and let it cool down for another few minutes. While we slice our tomatoes. Jackie, thanks for coming in and watching. And I hope you get your electric sorted. We'll just take the thermometer and we'll check on the chicken. It's getting there. So just give it a few more minutes once it's crispy. And then we'll pop it into the air fryer for a few minutes just to make sure that it's all well cooked. So, the spoon, and we get a plate. So we'll take the baguette. We'll take some chutney. Now, the big one in here is either mayonnaise or tomato ketchup. I prefer mine one with a nice chutney on it. This one I've just used, it's a signature range from Super Value. And Super Value, if you're watching, I'm free for any ideas that you want me to do for you. So put plenty of it on. Now, I'm going to pop this chicken breast into the oven or the air fryer for about 5 minutes just to cook it through. As you can see, it's nice and crispy both sides. And we'll just pop it in. 180 degrees for 5 minutes. In fact, we'll give it slightly longer. We'll give it about 8 minutes. And we'll kick that pan off and move that one over there. We'll set that aside. So, as I say, we have our baguette with the relish on it. We have some moist lettuce. We have our tomato. Put the onion on. We'll set these to the side. Pick that out of the road. Pop that over there. We'll take our chopping board, we'll just give it a wipe down. We'll set it there. Flip the bacon. What the hell's my flipper? And now it's just a matter of time. So I have some coleslaw as well. Obviously you can make your own, but I just bought a packet for just for myself. It's handier. We'll pop this up here so that you can see it. And then we need a little bit of mayonnaise from the fridge. As I say, folks, again, it was a disaster. For some unknown reason, my internet wouldn't connect at the start. But we got there now. So, where's my phone? So hopefully we're all watching this and waiting eagerly, as I am, for this to be cooked. You see the bacon's just starting to take on the colour. Spoon. And we have a spoon for the coleslaw. Again, I use light mayonnaise. I fried everything, but I'm using light mayonnaise. A bit of a contradiction in terms, but sure, that's how it is. Five minutes left there. The bacon's nearly ready. It won't be long until I'm ready to serve. So folks, I hope you're enjoying my channel. If you are, don't be afraid to let me know down below exactly what it is that you'd like me to make, because I'm going to be doing live streams, and I'm going to try and maybe do 2 a week between now and Christmas, so we can get some stuff ready for Christmas, hams and stuffing and things like that, and we'll see where we go from there. But I'd like to show you how to make roast potatoes, how to make proper mashed potatoes, Brussels sprouts with bacon, different things just for Christmas and for partying, and if you're having people over, some nice crispy chicken tenders and some maybe tempura prawns or whatever. So again, if you think of anything that you fancy, just let me know and we'll take it from there. So this is a bit, waiting is the worst possible thing, isn't it? So we'll just check with my meat thermometer. I'll leave a link for one of these down below. These are great, just for making sure that everything's cooked. 74, 77, yeah. So anything above 75 degrees is cooked. As you can see, that's well into its 80s, and that's above 75. So we'll set that plate there. We'll take the chicken, set it. As you can see, it's lovely and crispy. It's got plenty of flavour. Just chop it up into small bits. Again, folks, be careful doing this because, like I say, it is hot. In fact, it's roasting hot. Rookie mistake, Mark. So we take our baguette, take the chicken, on the baguette. Now, obviously, like I said, they do these in the delis, but in the delis, they don't look like this. And then we top it with the crispy bacon. Turn that ring off. Some coleslaw. And a little bit of mayonnaise. And there, folks, you have a southern fried chicken wrap, or baguette, Irish style. Now, if that doesn't fill you for lunch, then nothing will. Now, folks, thanks for watching. Again, I hope to see you in my further videos. And like I said earlier, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and let me know anything that you'd like me to make. So, thanks very much, and bye.